Hey everyone, I'm recording this on my YouTube channel, but it's really for anyone, but specifically for my LinkedIn community. So hey, how's everyone doing? It's been a while. I wanted to share some updates. So many of you have looked at my LinkedIn, you're like, what's going on? Are you still working at the school and now you're doing coaching and you're doing a podcast? So let me give some quick updates. Number one, I still work at the school. I've been in that job for 5 years as the founder, and I'm playing more of an oversight role and really trying to build the capacity of the team so that I can start to slowly but surely move on to my other ventures. So what I'm working on is davidkrichards.com, and this is all about what we really need in this moment, because it's about leadership coaching, finding your true authentic purpose, what's your soul's calling, and I want to help people in this moment really figure out what their journey is in life. So reach out to me. Let's not worry about cost and all that right now. Just reach out to me if you're interested and let's start the conversation. So that's one thing I'm up to. And those of you who have worked with me know that coaching has always been my wheelhouse. It's just, I love it to death. It's like my whole body and being just lights up when I'm doing coaching. So I'm really excited about doing that. And I'm working with a handful of clients now. And it doesn't have to be just about schools. It's really about leadership and life. So reach out if you're interested in that, davidkrichards.com. I'm also working on a project called Heart of the Matter, and this is really going to be about leading us consciously forward in this through this crisis that we're currently in. And so really what this is going to be about is a movement to really think about how do we reimagine leadership in this new era? How do we reimagine our school system to really think about this is going to be like, it's going to be 18 to 24 months that our kids are some version of at home, hybrid, in school, out of school. So how do we reimagine? How do we take this opportunity to really think about how we can reimagine our education system, reimagine our schools, to really put our kids at the center, to think about how do we create autonomy, how do we create empathy, how do we build a system that's all about creativity and really truly preparing our kids for a future that, look, it changed on a dime just recently. So we just need to get these kids ready to be adaptable. And I want to highlight and amplify all these amazing models across the world. I want to bring people together, think about homeschooling. I want people to think about how, look, what are the after school programs doing? Just bring up all these different amazing examples and models, and then really build a community and a movement in Heart of the Matter. So how do we connect? How do parents connect? How do teachers connect to build this community together, to work together from a bottoms up movement, not a top down? The new version of leadership, the new version of the way we're going to lead consciously forward is going to be a movement. It's of community, people that really deeply care about how kids are going to be prepared for this completely unprecedented future that we're entering. And then the last piece of Heart of the Matter is I started this YouTube channel, and I'm also creating a podcast. And in that podcast, I will be talking about leadership and education, and also what I'm calling timeless wisdom teaching. So how do we heal forward? And this will be part of Heart of the Matter web platform also. How do we heal forward through this really, really difficult time where a lot of us are in pain? We're going to come out with a lot of trauma, a lot of suffering is happening. People are losing their jobs. I understand. I know what it's like to not know where your next meal is going to come from. I've been there. I've been on my own supporting myself since I was 18 years old. And I get what it's like when you lose your job. I have that feeling deeply in my body. So I want us to think about how do we heal forward? How do we get people to connect around this time? How do we connect people with the timeless wisdom teachings, with the coaches, with the programs that are really going to help us move forward? And that's going to be the podcast. The podcast is going to be all about leadership, education, and timeless wisdom teaching. So my ask for this group, because I just have all these cool friends and colleagues on here, is I'm building a podcast launch team. The podcast is launching on May 18th. Come hell or high water, that sucker is going to be launched. I've been recording episodes. I've been doing interviews with these amazing people. Let me know if you're interested in being interviewed. And it's coming on May 18th. And so right now I'm building a launch team. And the idea of the launch team is similar to a book launch. How can you help me figure out the cover art for the podcast, the episodes, the content of the episodes, the order of the episodes, what the music's going to be, what the title's going to be. I just need some people to help me because, you got to get out of your own head. So if you're interested in that, please just reach out to me in the comments or message separately. And I really look forward to connecting with folks. And again, if you want to reach out for coaching, I'm here. I'm here to serve. So my why behind everything is I'm here to serve. I've done this work throughout my life. I'm now 44 years old, and I've been through the leadership journey. I've been through the healing journey. I've been through the facing my own childhood trauma. I've been through so much and worked so hard to get to this moment where I have the capacity to serve in this complete moment of crisis. And so I'm just here to serve. And all these ideas are coming through me, from the podcast to the coaching to how do we make Growth Public Schools a model for the rest of the world to see what it's like to build a school for the future. So a lot of cool ideas, a lot of things going on. I just wanted to update the community, and I look forward to connecting. I'd love to connect with people. I'll start reaching out to you individually, but just I haven't connected with a lot of folks on my LinkedIn for a while because I've been so busy running the school, and now I'm getting a little bit of a breather. So, all right, everybody, thank you so much for listening.